Hello guys and welcome back to another video. Today I'm doing another Counter-Strike video. This is my third one now. This is Counter-Strike Global Offensive, if you don't already know what game this is. I've actually been playing this game a lot recently. I've had it for about 3 days and I've played about 30 hours in the game already. So when I got the game on the day I uploaded my first Counter-Strike video, which I think wasn't too long ago. So I've been playing it quite a lot, and I got quite a few cameras for guns. As you can see there, I just got a UMP-45, and I did just like wreck that guy who was shooting behind me. But this little gameplay here is taken from a match I played. Wait, did I play this today or did I play it last night? I played it on Saturday because it's now Sunday. It's midnight on Sunday when I'm doing this. Actually, it's 1 o'clock in the morning now. But this is just a quick competitive match I played. The only thing I can play on Counter-Strike tends to be competitive matches now, and for someone who comes from Battlefield, the Counter-Strike's quite a refreshing game. Yes, it's not... Counter-Strike itself is 15 years old, but Counter-Strike Global Offensive, I think, is about 3 or 4 years old. Or 2 years. I think it came out in 2012, so... Don't quote me on that, though. But I've owned the game for just under a week, or something like that, and I've got 28 competitive wins and I'm silver 3 now, so I'm quite pleased with how I've performed. Yeah, I'm not the best at Counter-Strike, but I'm enjoying myself playing competitive Counter-Strike. So, I'm alright with the AK and the assault rifles, but I'm, like my friends, I much prefer the AWP, and you will see later on in this gameplay, actually, when I get hold of an AWP, why I prefer it and what I can actually do with an AWP put into a good situation. The guys I'm playing against here, they are, I think 2 of them are silver 3, and the rest are unranked at the moment. But they're still, the unranked players are still pretty good for being completely unranked. Yeah, they do make a lot of mistakes, but then again, we're only human, we'll always make mistakes, so... But I try to play with my team. I've got a team at the moment. It's just a group of friends we play, really. But we have quite good games in the UK time. But when we start getting later and later, obviously your reaction time, the longer you're awake without sleep, your reaction time does go down, and it does show quite a lot when we play later and later at night. We start losing and losing more, or drawing effectively. We've come back from like 14-0 to 15-15 on the map Nuke. I think it is Nuke. So, we have good games, we have bad games, and we can draw. We've drawn 2, and we've won most of the ones we've played, but we have lost quite a fair amount. So we've decided to sort of stick to the time that we actually are awake normally, rather than going into like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. I mean, I've set up to 3 in the morning playing this game, but that was just because everybody else was on really as well. I did win 1 at that time, but that was just down to the fact we actually had a team that communicated with us, so... I'm quite pleased with how I'm enjoying the game. It's really refreshing. It's been a while since I played such a simple, nice playing shooter. I mean, yeah, Battlefield 3 is fun and all, but I don't deem it as the pinnacle of first-person shooters. I mean, Counter-Strike's 15 years old. It's like where first-person shooters for me personally began. I mean, I own CS Source as well, and I've played the original Counter-Strike, but I didn't own them on my personal accounts. I played them on friends' accounts before, so I've played quite a bit. I've quite a few games that I have missed, and I saw everyone playing Counter-Strike Global Offensive, so I was like, it looks like a really good game. And when I finally got some money in my bank account, when I sold something on eBay, I decided, you know what? I looked on Steam, it was on sale. I was like, yes, I'm grabbing myself a copy of Counter-Strike Global Offensive, and I have not been able to put it down since. I've been addicted to it, and I've got gun cameras and all that. I mean, I sold a case to my friend for $160 to buy a key. We did a deal, so I'd give him a case for free, and he'd give me the money. Well, he technically bought one off me for the price of a key, so he got a key. We both got cameras out of it. And some of the stuff on the market is fucking expensive. I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, the knife that what is it? Let's put for example, the knife Frankie has, if you've watched his Counter-Strike videos, is 200 quid. It's a pretty fucking insane price to pay for an in-game item. I don't think I've paid anything near that for my actual gaming PC itself. And I've got a pretty nice gaming PC now. I mean, yeah, my graphics may be a little bit outdated, but I'm running a single GTX 560 Ti at the moment. but that's soon to change when I get an upgraded power supply. I will actually be getting GTX 560 Ti SLI. I know, yes, the 700 series and almost the 800 series are going to come out by Nvidia now, but I picked these cards up. My original 560 I replaced with my GTX 650 2GB from Zotac actually did die. So I bought a cheap £30 GTX 560 Ti to replace it, and then my friend upgraded his GTX 560 Ti to a GTX 760. So I asked him if he would want something, how much he wanted it for. I got it up for 60 quid. So in the end, I only paid 90 quid, and I've got two GTX 560 Ti's. However, they're not in my system yet. I only have a 500 watt power supply, so I'm waiting for a friend of mine to sell me his old 750 watt unit, so I can replace my power supply and upgrade to SLI. So I will actually have a pretty nice system. It's going to look awesome, because I've got a side panel window on my case as well, and some lighting sorted in there as well, so I'm quite pleased with what I've built, really. I mean, I've changed everything since I originally owned it, so I think the only thing that hasn't changed is the CPU, which is my FX 6100. That's the only thing I haven't changed. Everything else is different. There's really not much else that's really changed in my system, so I am pleased with what I've managed to build, and it plays games really well. I mean, a single 560 still plays Battlefield 4 in high settings at 1080p, more or less. I tend to turn anti-aliasing off because I don't like it very much, because I want to get the most out of my games. Like, I don't want any input lag at all. So, but at 1080p, medium details, never below 60 FPS really. The occasional dip to like 50 when everything's going fucking hectic and shit, but apart from that, it runs it fine. Yeah, it's only got 1GB of RAM, so it still plays games very well. It maxes out Battlefield 3, so, and it plays Battlefield 4 on medium to high detail, so I'm happy. That's all I can say, really. Anyway, back to the gameplay. As you saw, that knife in the end of one of the other players on this map actually has is £200. It's really expensive. There's also different variants of it as well, which are slightly more expensive and slightly cheaper. Basically, I'm yawning. In-game items can be expensive for Counter-Strike Global Offensive. I mean, I've got a Deagle camo for the AWP, and all my favourite guns, really, so this is my friend's gun I picked up here. And I think this is the round where I might go and get the ace. I'm not quite sure. No, I think it's the next round. But this is I've had 2 aces while playing Counter-Strike Global Offensive out of my 28 competitive wins. I had the first one by accident. I didn't actually realise I got the ace. But I was using SG553 and I just picked up someone's body and I just went on a rampage. I was the only one left and I killed all of them and defused the bomb. So I was quite happy with my play there, and I didn't think I'd be able to pull it off again. But I got my friend's AWP at the moment, and I do pretty well with the AWP. Me and my friends, I should say, we all use the AWP, but when we do use it, we tend to do quite well. I mean, yeah, I know the AWP probably isn't the most difficult gun to use, but if you can land that one shot before they can land more than 2 shots on you, it one-shots. So does the Deagle and the AK-47 and the AWP are the main guns that people use. Mainly because if you get a headshot with the Deagle, it's an insta-kill. Get a headshot with the AK-47, it's an insta-kill. And you get a body shot with the AWP, it's an insta-kill. As this guy will actually soon find out that camping behind those doesn't always work, as he gets a bullet to the head. And I just look, this game, when you land a sniper rifle kill when someone doesn't expect you to, like this one you're about to see, and then you do the switch to the Deagle, it's so satisfying to land that kill, or land that bullet and get the kill, then switch to the Deagle, and your guy's just like, bam, I flip and pull out the Deagle on my finger and then double tap the other guy. It's an amazing feeling that you just think you are like awesome, you've just pulled out something really fucking awesome, and it's amazing to feel that. Whereas in Battlefield, you do something awesome and then you realise you can get on record. With Counter-Strike, it records the competitive matches you play, so you can go back into the matches and look at the ones that you've played and download them and record them, which is why you're seeing all the HUD on the screen now, is because this is actually a demo footage. I could also use the highlights, but the highlights would fast forward to the parts where I actually got kills. But I only wanted to show you the sort of last section, beginning section of the match. And I think this is where I get the ace, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, this is the beginning of it. Yeah, I missed a few of my shots as I'm trying not to get shot from A long, while I'm also getting shot from A short, because my friend is taking bullets. As you can see, he's just died. I put a bullet straight into that guy's chest. There's 2 of my other teammates just about to die now. I got another kill there. There's another kill there. My teammate just dies, so it's 2v1. But because I got the AWP, I know how to use it pretty well, and that guy, he's going to get wrecked like now. And that's what I like about this game. You land that shot, you pull out, you quick switch to your gun to get out so it doesn't zoom back into the scope again. And it just feels awesome, and the animations in this game are so smooth. So I pick up another gun because I saw this guy on the ground. I was like, I want to use this. It's now 1v1. We're both full health. I'm being very cautious with where I position myself, so I can actually go try and kill him and defuse the bomb. My original intent was to go for a actual ninja defuse. So that's why I went for this particular route, and I do end up getting a quick cheeky nose shot there, which I found quite like. Oh, it was awesome, just like BAM, and I just fucking got him, and then I ended up defusing the bomb and winning it for the winning the match for my team. So I'm happy with that. Thank you guys for watching. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.